And I was going to go shopping at the one store I wanted to go to this weekend, but I was like, if I go today during my 1.5 hour lunch break, I can get everything I need, and then I can have my weekend to myself with very minimal errands. So I went shopping. Okay, I got a whole bag of things for about 500 NTD, a little less. That's about $15. So, what did I get? It was 428 NTD, so it was like probably $12 altogether. I've also discovered that I do not need to go comparison shop between stores because everything is about the same price. In the States, you do have to do that. Here, everyone is very fair about stuff, like to the nth degree. I'm not sure if it's because they're Buddhist or if it's just in general, but extremely fair. So no stores hiking up the price as far as I can see on stuff. But I got 3 microfiber washcloths. I am all for not doing microfiber because it releases microplastics into the universe, which I do not like. However, this is my exception to my ecological standpoint because these dry extremely fast and they're very soft and cushy, which is a big deal. So anyway, and the cotton ones tend to smell bad after an hour. They don't dry well for some reason. So I'm just doing microfiber for the moment because I don't have a dryer. So this works really well. These are shower caps. I'm hennaing my hair later this weekend. Oh. There are a lot of stores that you have to pay in cash, so you get all these coins, and I've literally been carrying around a little leather bag with me that I've had since I was 3 years old to put my coins in, but they fell out all over the floor earlier today, and I was like, you know, Onna, get a zippered one. So I got a zippered bag for like 39 NTD. That's about $1, a little less. This was 20 NTD. This is a stainless steel boba tea straw. I had to bring him home. Okay. With a straw cleaner. Made in Taiwan toothpaste. It was the most reasonable one there, and I really don't care as long as it cleans my teeth. 33 NTD. These are scouring pads. I got them so I can do my ramen bowls at home more easy with a bit of a scrubby, and they also dry fast. So I got these for like 60 NTD. It was 59, but who's counting? The one thing I've noticed about being here is your skin dries out very, very much. So my scalp is very dry skinny, so I've got one of these hairbrushes. 60 NTD. Along the same vein, this is a brush for your feet because I usually go in for a moisture treatment on my feet about once to twice a winter. Didn't do that this winter because I thought, oh, I'm in Taiwan. I don't need to do that. Well, my feet are paying for it. So I'm going to use this and probably going to go in next pay period to get a moisture treatment for my feet, whether I'm here or in Vietnam. I don't care, but somewhere I'm going to get that done. So, anyway. This is a nail buffer because I haven't been using nail polish on my fingernails for a while, and usually I don't go in for manicures because I do not like people touching my hands. It's a big no-no to me. I mean, even my relatives had a hard time getting me to hold their hand. You could hold my wrist. That is fine. Bob knew that since childhood. It's like, I would hold her hand sometimes, but it's hard for me to hold people's hands. So I usually have been buffing my nails instead of cutting them with clippers because the clippers are leaving them really sharp, and I don't like that. Okay, got a buffer. Another scrubby for the dishes. Cheapest dish soap. I don't care. It's like 22 NTD. And this is a glass bottle of nail polish remover. I had to use Google Translate to make sure this was nail polish removal. And this is a glass bottle of nail polish. Nail polish. I still do my feet because I like looking at my shiny toes. So anyway, I'm weird, but yes. And I usually go in to have my feet done like once every month or two, but I haven't found a good nail place yet, so ergo. Plus, I've heard it's kind of expensive, and I'm not going to spend $30 to $40 on a pedicure. So, just going to do this week. But that was my shopping experience. It came up to $4.97, I guess, not $4.97. I read that wrong. Okay, so about $15 for all that stuff. So anyway, that is what I did. Now I am using my credit card. I've never had a credit card before, but I am using my credit card for purchases. There are two reasons for this. Number one, if somebody steals the number, my bank has said that one is backed, nothing's going to go wrong, and I do not have to pay it back. So that's a big reason. Number two, it helps me keep track of expenses, and then like I usually use cash for the first week or two, and then I use my credit card for the next few weeks. Because I mean, no offense, it's like I'm spending about maybe $200 on the credit card for my 3 weeks of living expenses. So then I just pay, actually this last month it was like $110. It's the first time I did that. But it just helps me keep track of things and also not use up my checking account until my next pay period. Now once I have more savings, I will probably go back to, I'm probably still going to use the credit card because I'm just a little unsure about doing the debit card for things because I am in a foreign country and it makes me a little stressed. And I have had identity theft before, which was no fun. So now I have identity theft insurance. But anyway, to avoid having that whole travesty again, which was very expensive, I'm just going to continue to probably use the credit card, but maybe pay it off before the, it's like due at the end of every month. So I might pay it off a little sooner, just to have that done. But right now I'm like, build up savings. It's still going to be paid off at the end of the month anyway. So anyway, but that was my experience so far today. It was fun. And I also went out for chicken and rice and soup and tea for like $2.97. I'm like, that's the best meal deal ever. So anyway,